Yo, what's up, everybody? Today I wanted to talk about something. You know, when you're a kid and you're thinking when you're gonna be in high school and you're gonna be, older, things are gonna be really, really hard. And it's the same thing when you finish high school, you're thinking like adult life is gonna be fucking hard. But the thing is, it's only a question of perspective, right? It only depends on, when are you seeing it? Because when you're 30 and you see high school kids back, you're like, yeah, of course it's not hard, like when you think about getting your driver license or doing all that stuff, it's not hard at all, right? And it's it's the same for everything in life. Like when you do something, you're thinking that it's hard. When you're going through something, when you're going through some hard times, you're gonna think that it's hard. But when you're way older and time goes by, you just realize that it's not as hard as you thought. But it's just when you do something for the first time, you end up thinking that it's hard. Whatever you're doing, you always will end up thinking that it's hard because it's the first time you experience it. And when you go through something for the first time, doesn't matter if it's hard or not, you will always think of it as a hard thing. And that's the reality, right? So I experienced that, when I was in high school. I mean, the first time I thought about it was when I was like in maybe third or fifth grade, fifth grade. I was thinking like when I'm gonna be in high school or just before high school, when because in France we have like a middle school degree, right? I was thinking it's going to be so fucking hard when I will be in that class. And the moment I went to that class and I been in, it was still fucking easy. I was still getting good grades even though I wasn't doing shit. Like it always worked for me, right? But it's the same thing in everything in life. Like I remember last year, it was February, March, exactly the same thing, and I didn't know what I was gonna do the next year, the next school year, if I was keeping on going to school or if I was going to work for a year, taking gap year, do some videos, whatever. I didn't know. And right now, I'm kind of in the same place, but 1 year later, and I'm not stressed about it because it already happened to me, and I pretty much know that I have some answers. I know what I can do if I don't go back to school, or if I go back to school, I know what will happen. I'm not stressing about it. So it really depends on what you're living and when are you living it for the first time. Because the second time it will always be easier, and the more and more it goes, the easier it will be. So just keep going because what will make you a man, what will make you someone, is just keep on going through, all those things that happens in life, all those shits that gonna happen, all those hard things you're gonna go through. This is what really build you, and that's what will happen, whatever, like the whole time you're living, you will have to go through things, right? It's just not the same thing, not the same, but you will have to. So just keep on going because that's the only thing you can do. And if you're thinking that it's hard, just say to yourself, in 5 years, I will be thinking this is easy. So just always go into something thinking that it's not that hard and you can do it. And when you say that you can do it, you can do it. There is a, you know, some, there is something, I don't know, wait. There is a text which says like, two people exist, right? One says he can do something, and the other says he can't do something, and both are right. Whatever, guys. See you tomorrow for another video.